Hi, everyone, and welcome back. Today, we are focusing on a very fun topic, something we will be focusing on a lot throughout this course. And that is what is so fun about ECD training is we get to discuss and experience play and learning through play. Albert Einstein said, "Play is the highest form of research," and I love that. Babies and toddlers are able to pick up objects that adults seem or deem boring and senseless. And unlike adults, they may find them wholly fascinating. They can pick up a box and turn it into a rocket, and their imaginations take us places that ours used to and don't anymore. And so, through play, we learn about our abilities and our boundaries and where our imagination can take us. Child directed, play based learning helps children to learn through activities they choose, not activities a teacher tells them to do, practice social skills and problem solving with other children, learn to manage their emotions, especially through role play, gain confidence in making their own decisions, practice being independent, learn academic skills through activities they enjoy, and feel excited about learning and going to school. Child directed is for them to look inward, to make decisions as to what they are going to learn and how they play and interact with other students, especially during free play when they can decide on the roles that they pick up and learn and then interact with other children using particular roles. So think about it. A new baby, fresh in this busy wild world, has no idea what the simplest objects or how the simplest objects work and why they might be significant. Think about how fascinated you are when you find a brand new object with bright lights that make noises. Think about how you feel when you go to a place you've never seen before. Think about the thrill of discovering something new. Think about why people wish to travel. They wish to explore territory that they've never experienced before. They wish to be challenged. Why would you expect babies and toddlers to be any different? They are, after all, just a smaller, cuter, none the wiser you, and boy, do they want to play. Playing helps children understand their mental, physical, and even their emotional capabilities because of social interaction. Learning how to interact with other children when they are playing, knowing what is socially acceptable, what is not, and if they're playing on their own, learning their physical boundaries. If I run too fast, I'll hurt myself. If I jump too high, I'll get hurt, I'll fall off. So, rough play, particularly with fathers, help children understand their physical boundaries. As children age and play continues, games become more complicated and often more social as they may feel the need to compete. Children start off playing simple games with building blocks, and before you know it, they are in need of more stimulation. And by the time they are 8, they are able to begin their engineering skills. Building blocks now consist of wires and are remote controlled. As long as we grow, we ought to learn to play through each phase of life. Playing allows children the space to express their imaginative content. They play games such as make believe, which helps them express fantastical ideas in a materially realistic world. They are thus able to work out creative solutions to realistic problems. Through creative play, they may be able to express themselves in ways other than verbally. They may paint a picture or act out scenes that have affected them negatively or positively in real life. Play is an investigative method. It is an investigative method. Why? Because you are looking into your environment, you are dealing with factors of the environment, you are learning how to manage them. So, this way, children are able to pick up an object and learn from it independently. They're able to feel its textures, see its vivid colors, taste it, or smell it. They learn very clearly through their senses. In this way, they find the properties of the object on their own. And they might realize, oh, this object is not good for building my Lego tower, or this object is not good to eat. Incorporating play in the classroom is such an important aspect of classroom learning. Little children need to move. They require a lot of stimulation as their beautiful brains absorb information a lot faster than adults may realize. Ways and means of incorporating classroom learning includes role play. Tell learners they are to act out a normal day during dinner time. You can then ask them questions about their performance. If they acted out an aggressive scenario, they may wish to express anger which they struggle to do verbally. Free play allows learners to play as they wish within the constraints of safety. This way, you will be able to monitor their social skills and abilities. They will also be able to learn without constraint. Teachers can build a curriculum based on children's play. In order to do this, the teacher sets up the environment to stimulate building play, provides drawing and writing materials for documentation of building play, and concrete materials for children to use in making three-dimensional representations of their buildings, and creates time in the daily schedule for discussion and reflection on shared and individual building, and uses teaching strategies that help children reflect on their building and think more deeply about the science involved. An example of classroom play. For example, tools we use are Legos. The aims: improving mathematical skills, improving verbal communication, practicing creativity. And as an activity, you can tell the learner to use as many Legos as possible to create a simple building for their action figures or dolls. Show them an example of what it could look like. They must use their ruler to measure the length and height of the building when they are done. They should count the number of Legos they used. If they use different colors, they should count how many Legos they have in each color category. Their building must have an entrance. When they are done, they must describe their building to you. That is a very wholesome activity that requires various skills, and it allows the child to draw on and develop their various skills. Now, a little bit of homework which is not in your workbook. Write a short report, half a page to 1 page, on the importance of play in adult life. Do you believe we should stop or we should continue teaching play into adult years, or should we stop after primary school? Should you have any questions or queries, please feel free to contact us. Don't forget to have a look at the activities due this week.